Hey folks, I'm set up here at Jake Best Campground, just outside of Tellico Plains, Tennessee. I'm right along the Citgo Creek. I've got my camp set up and I'm cooking some brats. So let me show you what I got going here. So this camp spot is only $6 a night. They have a vault toilet, but there's no water, there's no electricity, and with my senior pass I'm only paying $3 a night here. So I'm set up right here. I've got my brats burning here on the grill. Let me move these out of the way so they don't get all burnt here. But anyway, let me walk right over this way, and right behind me is the Citgo Creek. There's a nice easy trail over here. It's about 150 feet down, and then right over here there's a nice swimming hole. It's be great for kids. I'm gonna have to bring my grandkids up here. But anyways, I've got my XT 250, and tomorrow we're gonna go explore some forest roads here in the Cherokee National Forest. And the campground's got like 7 or 9 campsites, and I think tonight there's only going to be me and one other campsite is all is being utilized. So it's not too bad. But anyways, I'm going to get these brats cooked up. I'm having a nice cold adult beverage, and the only issue here, there's no cell service, but there is about 2.5 miles away. If I ride my bike up the hill, I can get cell service, so I can send out messages and whatnot. But anyway, that's it for now. All right. Well, it's about 9:30 in the morning. I've had a nice breakfast here and secured my camp, and now I'm gonna go out and do some exploring in the forest. It's a nice quiet night. Let me pan around here, show you that here it is, a Tuesday morning, and there's only one other set of campers here, so it's a peaceful place. So let's go ahead and head on out. All right, here we go. For navigation, I'm using a Duraforce Pro phone with a Locus Classic app on it. So we'll keep an eye on that. I also have a paper map in my book bag here. I've got a little snack to eat later, and I've got some water in the back. So let's go ahead and see what we can find here. Right here is Citgo Creek. I went swimming last night, and oh man, it felt good. The water was nice and refreshing. It wasn't too warm, but it didn't take long to get used to it either. It was very refreshing. So there's about 9 campgrounds or so along this road that goes along the creek here. The only issue right here for cars is potholes. Really slow going with my trailer to avoid all those potholes. With the motorcycle here, I can just go around them. But anyways, here we go. There's a campsite right there, right along the creek. It's supposed to be sunny and warm today. No chance of rain at all. Last time I came up here, I took the bike to town, and the battery shorted. One of the plates in it shorted out and left me stranded. I had to pay somebody $50 to bring me all the way back to the campground so I could retrieve my truck and trailer and go back to Tellico Plains and get my motorcycle. And so I've since put a Yazoo made in Japan battery in it. So hopefully that good Japanese quality will take care of me. Other than that, the bike's been flawless. A nice shot of the creek there. I think the road goes over it several times. Wow. It's nice. I believe there's a campground right here around the corner. Oh yeah. Got a porta potty for him. But well, right here, this road right here branches off. This one here, of course, follows the creek, but this one here is about, it's about a 10 mile loop that goes up all the way to the peaks at the top, and then comes back around and joins up with the road. I'm going to take the loop because there's a couple of branches off the loop that I haven't explored yet, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. I'm glad to shut that visor so the video or the audio will be a little bit better, but I'm glad the Forest Service hasn't come in here and poured gravel on this road here. They have a tendency over here to come up and pour about 4 inches of gravel that just makes riding miserable. And lucky this road does not have that treatment. Oh, looks like it's nice hard rock here. All right, my locus program here, there's a couple of places along the road here that says, it shows an icon of a bear print, and then it says bear, and then it'll say like number 5 or number 3, or so I don't know if somebody has spotted bears at these locations, and I don't know why they would put it on the map, but anyways, there are bears up here. Matter of fact, I was up here one time when all the bear hunters were up with their pickup trucks and their dogs and all that. They do have a bear season up here. They do have a limited amount of hunting for bears, but anyways. So as you can see, or maybe you can't see, but anyways, right here is that paw print, and if I put there, it says bear, and this says bear. So obviously somebody sighted a bear there at one time, I imagine. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on. I did bring my saw with me in case I have an issue with some logs. There was a lot bigger one just a little while back, but I didn't have any trouble getting over it with this XT. I just give it a little blast of throttle and the front end lifts right over them logs, which my Himalayan's much heavier. That doesn't do it. You can't lift the front end off of the Himalayan, but the little XT is great at that. Well, so far the ride's been uneventful. Those spur roads that I said I was going to explore, well, now I know why I never explored them, because the Forest Service has the roads blocked, so they're closed. So that's why I guess I've never been down those roads to check them out. But otherwise, the road's been fantastic. Since we've had rains in the last several weeks, the ground's all moist, no dust. If I was riding with somebody, it'd be great, because you could ride close to each other and you wouldn't have to eat each other's dust. Look what I found here, right off the main road. I bet you it's just a little camp spot down there. Let's go down there and explore and see what's down there. And we are on the what they call the Smoky Mountain 500. This loop right here is the part that goes from Robbinsville to Tellico Plain. So, wow, look at this. Don't know where this goes, and I don't particularly care to. I don't think it goes any farther than this, but anyway, somebody's been coming out here. Maybe the overlanders and camping, huh? But, all right. Yeah, I can see a little camp spot right there. Got a fire ring. So there are places up here to camp. Back on the main road here. It's been uneventful so far. I haven't seen any bears. And matter of fact, I haven't seen anybody else. Tell you the truth. As far as I know, I'm the only one on this loop right now. Along the way, I've seen these little boxes, and it's an insect trap. It says, please do not disturb. Looks like it was put out here May 22nd. But anyways, so I guess the Forest Service uses it to trap insects. I keep track of what kind of little bugs we got around the area. Well, I come up around the corner and boom, there's a tractor up here. I don't see anybody here though, but one of them brush cutters. Guess they've been doing some work up here, I guess. That brush cutter that I saw earlier, I can see where he's been hard at work on this trail. We just passed some areas where I could see that he'd had his machine out and was chewing up some trees that had fallen across the road. Along this road here, there's numerous campgrounds, as you can see right there. Yeah, this is a nice road here. I can cruise down this at a pretty good clip, about 30 miles an hour, which is nice. Can make some time, and it's awful wet up here though. I don't know, a lot of mud puddles and stuff. But anyways, you can see there's another camp spot right there. There's all kinds of them up here. But we're almost down to the bottom with not too much farther from the creek. Good, how about yourself? I got the same electric bike.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got the electric. I got two of them. I got the regular 2.0 for myself, and then I bought my wife the little one. Yeah, I had a nice visit there with the guy on the electric bicycle. I have the same exact model that he's got, and so we talked about the electric bike and whatnot. And he was actually more interested in my trailer. He said he saw it there when he passed by, but he didn't. He said he's really interested in checking it out. He likes that whole concept. So I told him, yeah, if I'm there when you come by, stop and say hello, and I'll give you a tour. Well, we made it to the bottom of the loop here, and we'll head on back to the campground so I can pick up my phone. Let's see here. This is called Double Camp right here. It always seems kind of wet and buggy. I don't know about buggy, but it's always wet and damp here. A lot of big mud puddles and stuff. It seems like it'd be a prime area for my mosquitoes to grow. But anyways, now we're back on the main road. Well, I thought I had enough propane for this trip, but those bottles I have, one of them went out last night, so I thought, well, I'm gonna cook me a big old T-bone steak tonight, and the last thing I need is for the propane to go out and me be stuck without being able to cook my steak. So I figured I'd make a run into Tellico Plains and get some propane, and I'm taking the long route. This is actually the Smoky Mountain 500 here. So I figured, well, let me go ahead and knock some of this out, and then when I hit the Cherokee Skyway, then I'll make a right turn and head on down to Tellico Plains. See about getting some propane. I might stop at the drive-in restaurant there along the creek and get me a chocolate shake and some onion rings and a burger maybe. Tied me over till this evening, but anyway, this is where we're at right now on the Smoky Mountain 500. All right, I'm back after my ride. Had a little lunch, stopped at the beach drive-in over on the Cherokee Skyway, had me a little something to eat, and now I'm gonna cool off in the creek. Let's turn around and check it out. All right, I'm going down. Here we go. All right, this water's chilly. I'm gonna probably squeal like a little girl here in a second, but whoo, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, whoo, whoo, oh, it is cold. It is cold, but I'll get used to it in a minute. All right, you ready to go underwater? Here we go. Ready? Whoa, This is the first time I've ever taken my GoPro in the water. Hopefully it doesn't implode. Anyways, oh man. All right, now out here it's a little bit deeper. I think it's over my head actually. Out there, there's a hole. Let's go down one more time, okay? I tell you what, for being in the forest, I haven't seen a squirrel or a bird since yesterday. Just not seeing them around here. I don't know what the deal is, the wildlife, but anyways, whew, I'm cooled off now. Let me go take this camera and set it back upstairs, or